Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to being truly well-informed, without drowning in information.
Cutting through the noise.
Exactly. Today, we're plunging into something that's, well, not just powerful, but it's actively reshaping how we see and create things.
You're talking about audio-visual media.
Right, the whole dynamic world of it. And this deep dive specifically is going to unpack the really cutting-edge impact of artificial intelligence in this space.
Moving way beyond just the basics.
Way beyond. We've gathered a whole stack of sources, industry analyses, detailed guides on new tech applications.
Real makes.
And our mission basically is to pull out those key nuggets of knowledge. We want to help you understand not just what audiovisual media is,
But why it matters so much now.
and how these new technologies are, well, truly redefining its future. It's fascinating stuff.
It really is. And it's quite remarkable, actually, how deeply audiovisual media has woven itself into, well, the fabric of our lives.
You barely notice it sometimes.
Exactly. Often in ways we don't even consciously register anymore.
Right.
It's moved way beyond just entertainment.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like a foundational element of how we connect, how we learn, even how commerce works.
That integration is so key, isn't it? It's not just watching something passively.
No.
It's the whole sensory experience kind of merging together. So, okay, where does this media live? Especially in ways that are, evolving right now. Let's try and unpack that.
Sure. Where do we start?
How about advertising? The battle for consumer attention there. It's fundamentally shifted, hasn't it?
Oh, massively.
Mm.
Companies are mastering these, like, hyper-personalized video ads now.
Using AI.
Yeah, leveraging AI to tailor narratives, visuals,
Yeah.
sometimes in real time.
Mm.
Even using your personal data sometimes to create these almost choose-your-own-adventure type ads.
Wow. So it's not just catchy visuals anymore.
Not at all. It's more like algorithmic emotional targeting, driving specific actions.
That's intense.
Precisely. We're seeing this move from, broad campaigns to really micro-targeted dynamic content.
So the effectiveness is all about how quickly and subtly it resonates.
Exactly. Often before you've even fully processed what you're actually seeing. It's this fascinating blend of psychology and really advanced tech.
And then there's entertainment, of course. Still pushing boundaries.
Always. Films, TV, music videos, games. They're not just creating immersive experiences anymore.
They're kind of blurring the lines between formats, too.
Totally. In entertainment, it's that meticulous fusion,
Yeah.
Cinematography, cutting-edge effects, evocative music.
It pulls you right in.
It transports viewers, but it also crafts these really deep emotional experiences. Think about how seamlessly CGI now integrates with live action.
Makes the impossible feel real.
Yeah, that blurring is happening across the board, especially in gaming.
Like The Last of Us.
Exactly. Titles like that don't just tell stories, they let you experience them.
Through the graphics, the sound.
Detailed graphics, realistic sound effects, emotional music. It creates this truly cinematic, interactive narrative.
And VR takes it even further.
Oh, absolutely. Virtual reality relied so heavily on things like 3D soundscapes and these stunning visual environments.
To create that feeling of actually being there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That profound sense of presence. It literally transports players into new realities. The immersion is just incredible.
It's not just fun in games, though. Audiovisual media has totally transformed education and training, too.
That's a huge area. Video lessons aren't just like more engaging.
They actually work better for some things.
They're proving incredibly effective for everything from learning languages to complex technical skills, often using interactive bits and pieces.
Adaptive learning paths.
Exactly. Imagine a language app that doesn't just show you stuff, but adapts to your pace, your mistakes.
That would make a difference.
It's revolutionizing retention. And think about news reporting.
Yeah.
Video empowers journalists to deliver not just fast coverage, but also really immersive visual storytelling.
Live footage in views.
Right. Allowing for rapid, impactful information sharing in this globally connected world we live in.
That speed is crucial.
And that transformation extends dramatically into social media, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure. How have those platforms in particular really run with this visual and auditory dominance? How is it reshaping communication itself?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting, I think.
Go on.
Social media has become this, ultimate democratizer. It empowers users, you, me, anyone, to become creators.
Yeah, everyone's got a camera in their pocket.
Exactly. Short-form video, live streams. People share snippets of their lives, express themselves with this unprecedented freedom.
Think about Instagram stories, Reels.
Sharing travel moments with filters, vlogs on YouTube, building communities.
And TikTok.
The sheer phenomenon of TikTok. Dynamic visuals, trending music, effects. These short videos spark global conversations, new trends, almost instantly.
It's incredible how fast things move there.
But it's not just video, right? You mentioned platforms like Twitter Spaces, Clubhouse.
Audio only.
Yeah, they've leaned into audio-only chat rooms, showing the power of just the sound part of the equation, too.
It really highlights how powerful even a single sense can be if you leverage it right.
Definitely.
Okay, so we've seen where this media lives, often in, surprising and really fast evolving ways. But what about how it's actually made?
Right, the process itself.
It's not all just viral hits and glamour shots. Let's transition to that intricate process. Creating this content from just an idea all the way to the final thing on your screen.
The production journey.
Yeah. Traditionally, it's got these 3 core stages, but each one is way more complex than it sounds.
Absolutely.
First, there's preparation, which isn't just, getting ready. This is where the story is meticulously thought out.
Conceptualized.
Right. Multiple script drafts get refined. Detailed storyboards are designed to visualize every single shot.
Mapping it all out.
And the skills here aren't just basic writing. It's deep script analysis, understanding visual grammar for storyboards, maybe even pre-visualization for complex scenes.
That foundational work is so critical. Without a really solid pre-production phase.
Things can go wrong later.
Monumental challenges. Costly reshoots, creative compromises. It's where you lay the blueprint for success, really.
Makes sense. Then comes filming, the actual shoot, which sounds like a bit of a high-wire act.
It can be. Technical precision, creative direction.
Setting up scenes, getting performances from actors, choosing exactly the right camera shots to get the director's vision across.
And the skills needed. Again, not just pressing record.
No. Advanced cinematography, complex lighting design to create mood and focus.
Sculpting with light.
And meticulous sound recording, getting that clean audio on set.
Crucial. Then finally, you hit post-production.
Where the raw footage finds its soul, you could say?
Yeah, something like that. It's not just cutting scenes together.
No, it's mastering the pacing, weaving in visual effects seamlessly.
Making the impossible look real.
Sculpting intricate soundscapes, Foley, mixing, stuff that evokes real emotional responses.
And color correction, too, setting the visual tone.
Right. This stage really needs that sophisticated blend, creativity, technical skill, and probably a lot of patience.
Definitely patience. Mastering those post-production skills is what turns raw footage into a compelling narrative.
It's where the magic happens.
Often, yeah. It takes shape through meticulous attention to detail and understanding how the audience will perceive it.
But it's not all just cameras and creative sparks, is it? Behind all that,
There's a mountain of unseen work.
the administrative backbone. Stuff that has to happen for a project to even get started.
Absolutely. We're talking about, like, getting filming permits, which could be stressful.
The scheduling logistics, locations, timing, resources.
Meticulous planning. Budget management, which is its own art form.
Keeping track of the money.
And managing the human resources, right?
Yeah.
Coordinating and communicating constantly with this diverse team.
Director, sound guy, everyone.
It's a complex logistical ballet, as you said.
Yeah, that administrative side is what allows the creative stuff to actually happen without it all falling apart.
It really highlights just how many moving parts, how many different skill sets are needed for even a seemingly simple production.
It really does. And speaking of skills, let's just briefly touch on some key roles. What makes them unique? The director. The creative visionary, right? They don't just conceptualize, they shepherd the whole thing.
From script to screen.
Guiding actors, choosing shots, working closely with editors to make sure the final cut matches their intent.
Then you have the actor. Their craft is all about embodied storytelling.
Bringing characters to life.
Immersing themselves in roles, internalizing lines, using body language, facial expressions, tone of voice.
To convey emotions authentically.
And draw the audience in. It's fascinating how their performance shapes our connection to the story.
Truly an art form. Then the cinematographer, or DP, the visual architect.
Focus on the shooting stage, translating the director's vision into striking visuals.
Responsible for image quality, style. Masters of light and shadow.
And working with them, the lighting technician. Indispensable for creating atmosphere.
Adjusting direction, color, intensity of lights.
Sculpting that visual mood. And talk about detail. The prop maker.
Often overlooked.
Maybe, but crucial. Creating or sourcing every prop, making sure they match the style, the theme, and actually work on set.
Surprisingly tricky sometimes.
Adds incredible layers of authenticity. Those subtle details immerse you.
Similarly, the art designer designs and sets up entire scenes from concept to reality.
Maintaining that cohesive visual style.
And the producer, often the central hub, right? The driving force.
Handles the admin, manages the budget, coordinates logistics.
Make sure the final product aligns with the vision, on time, on budget.
A massive job. Then in post-production, the special effects artist.
Using advanced software to craft those stunning, often impossible effects.
Blending digital with live action seamlessly.
Working with the 3D artist.
Hand in hand. Crafting 3D models, textures, lighting, animations, integrating them into the footage.
And we can't forget the sound, folks.
Definitely not. The sound effect artist. The unseen heroes.
Recording, editing, blending sounds.
Effects, ambient noise, musical cues. It all elevates the emotional impact, works in harmony with the visual.
A truly immersive experience needs their craft.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's kind of the traditional landscape. Complex, lots of roles, lots of skill.
Right.
But now, let's talk about the earthquake. What happens when we throw generative artificial intelligence into this mix?
Yes. This is where the ground is really shifting under our feet.
How so?
The breakthrough of generative AI. It's fundamentally redefined the landscape. It has dramatically lowered the technical and skill barrier.
Making it easier for more people to create stuff?
Exactly. It's effectively democratizing multimedia production, making sophisticated content creation far more accessible, more cost-effective for pretty much anyone, often with just a few text prompts.
So it's not just a shakeup for hobbyists, it's hitting the professionals hard too.
Absolutely. This rapid rise of AI-generated content, AIGC, has had a profound, sometimes unsettling impact on the audio and video industry.
We're seeing real consequences.
Significant ones. Widespread protests in Hollywood, for example. A noticeable shift in funding away from traditional post-production processes.
Wow. It really highlights the scale of the disruption.
It does.
And for us, the audience, how does this change how we see content, quality, authenticity, that kind of thing?
That's a critical question.
Yeah.
As consumers, as you get more used to seeing AI-generated stuff,
you might stop noticing the difference or caring.
There's a risk you might gradually overlook the presentation quality, the immense human skill that traditionally went into production.
Which could devalue human creativity.
Potentially, yes. It's a significant challenge. Both the public and professional creators really need to think carefully about these implications.
Finding a balance.
Yeah, finding a balance between using AI's incredible power and preserving those invaluable traditional skills, that unique human spark.
The stakes feel pretty high. Can you give us some concrete examples? What kind of AI content is actually getting traction online?
Certainly. We're seeing popular examples like the Lo-Fi Girl phenomenon and similar animated loop.
Millions of views, right? For simple loops and music.
Yeah. And interestingly, even static images can go viral. One example got 28 million views. A single static image.
Wait, seriously, a static image, 28 million views. That's genuinely wild.
It is. It shows how much consumption patterns have shifted.
What else?
We're also seeing AI used for really niche storytelling, like Bible stories animated entirely by AI, bringing old narratives to life in new ways.
Okay. It's different.
Another huge trend, the baby podcaster or baby announcer thing.
I think I've seen those. Animated babies lip syncing.
To adult voices, yeah. Some have millions of views. There was one big one using a prominent public figure's actual voice with an AI baby image.
Right, I remember that.
There are also things like old man kung fu videos.
Yeah.
AI-generated action sequences with an unlikely hero. Millions of views there, too.
Playing on that contrast.
Exactly. Audience fascination with the unexpected. And, of course, baby talking animals, always popular.
Another big AI category. It's truly mind-bending how quickly this tech enables that kind of virality.
It really is.
Okay, so talking about it is one thing, seeing it in action is another. Now that we get the impact, let's bridge theory and practice.
Let's do it.
Walk us through a real-world example. How do you actually use these AI tools to make something? Let's take that baby podcaster video idea.
Okay, good example.
Step by step. What's step one?
Image generation. You usually start with a source image, maybe of a real person whose features you want to kind of borrow.
Then you need a prompt for the AI image generator.
Right. You can use something like ChatGPT to help craft a really descriptive text prompt.
Give me an example.
Okay, like a baby sitting at a desk with a microphone, studio gear on the wall behind him, a glowing neon sign says, Pooh Baby Studio.
Haha, Pooh Baby Studio. Okay.
Combine features from the provided human image, ensuring a cute, slightly mischievous expression. Something specific like that.
Got it. Then you take that prompt
To an AI image generator. Dreamina, for example, dreamina.capcut.com. You paste in your prompt. Use a good model, like Image 3.0, and choose the right aspect ratio. 9.16 is perfect for YouTube Shorts or TikTok.
and it just makes the image.
Generates several options, usually really fast, within seconds sometimes.
Incredible. Okay, step 2.
Audio extraction and preparation. You need the dialogue. Find a YouTube video with the audio you want.
How do you get the audio file?
There are simple downloaders. A common trick is just changing YouTube to YUB in the URL bar. Hit enter.
And it takes you to a download page.
Usually, yeah. Lets you grab the audio as an MP3. Now, here's an important bit.
What's that?
If the audio has background music or noise, you really want to clean it up.
For better lip syncing later.
Exactly. You can use an optional tool like MyEdit. MyEdit.online has a vocal isolator.
AI removes the music.
Yeah, it isolates the vocals pretty well. Gives you much cleaner audio. Crucial for the next step.
Okay, so clean audio, AI image. Step 3.
Bringing the image to life with audio. This is where the magic happens. Uses a tool like hydra.com/video.
Upload the image and the audio.
Yep. Upload the static baby image and your clean audio file. Just note, the free tier might have a time limit, like 20 seconds.
So trim the audio if needed.
Right. Then, critically, you add another text prompt. This one guides the animation.
Tells the AI how the baby should move.
Exactly. You need to be specific, like a host with natural hand gestures while speaking open palms for explanations, finger taps to emphasize points, ensure precise lip sync, add occasional head nods, slight eyebrow raises, micro expressions like smiles or furrowed brows for realism, keep motion fluid, natural pacing, good eye contact.
Wow, that detailed.
The more detailed, the better the result, usually. You hit generate, and then you wait.
How long?
Could be 30 minutes, could be over an hour, depending on how busy the platform is. There's often a cue.
But the result is?
A dynamic AI-generated video. The lip sync can be remarkably accurate. The gestures, surprisingly expressive.
That ability to direct animation with text, that's the game changer.
It really is. Even without traditional animation skills, you can get these highly expressive characters.
Okay, video generated. Step 4.
Adding subtitles in Final Polish. Bring your generated video into a solid video editor. CapCut, the desktop version, is great.
Why desktop?
Online version might have upload limits for free users. Anyway, CapCut has a smart subtitles feature.
AI generates the subtitles automatically.
Yep, uses AI recognition, but you must review and adjust them.
For accuracy.
Especially if the audio had slang or maybe a non-standard dialect like Taiwanese Hokkien you mentioned. AI might struggle, so manual correction is key.
Then style them.
Choose templates, adjust fonts, size, position, make them look good and easy to read.
Got it. Final step. Step 5.
Release and promotion. Your finished 9.16 video is ready. Upload it to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, wherever.
Add titles, descriptions, hashtags.
Right, for discoverability. Choose public or unlisted. Share it.
And that's it, from idea to AI-generated video.
It's truly remarkable how just a few AI tools streamline what used to be a super complex multi-person production pipeline.
Highlights the potential, doesn't it? For creativity, maybe even passive income.
Totally. Imagine children's story podcast with these cute baby announcers. Or explainer videos that are funny but still informative.
The possibilities are vast.
But it does bring us back to that question, right? What makes for meaningful creation versus just content churned out for views?
The purpose, the quality, it still matters.
Paramount in this new landscape, I'd say.
So ultimately, as amazing as these tools are, the content itself, the intention behind it, that's still the core.
Absolutely.
Which brings us back to appreciating video media, however it's made, and how these new tools might even enhance that appreciation.
How so?
Well, when you appreciate video as art, there may be 3 pillars to think about. First, visual art.
Beyond just looking nice.
Yeah. Appreciating the intentional color grading, the impact of lighting choices, the scene design. A great DP knows how light sculpts emotion, how color evokes feelings.
Then there's audio art.
Understanding how sound effects and music create atmosphere, emotional impact.
A good soundtrack doesn't just sit there. It elevates the visuals.
Yeah.
Adds layers of meaning.
Yeah.
Makes it immersive.
It's the sonic canvas you said earlier.
Yeah. Upon which the visual story is painted.
And finally, maybe most importantly, storytelling art.
Engaging with the narrative itself.
Connecting with characters, understanding themes, recognizing the structure that pulls you in. A compelling story. That's what creates the emotional connection
Makes messages memorable.
and differentiates content in this incredibly crowded space, whether it's a blockbuster film or an AI short.
A powerful narrative is what truly captivates and leaves a mark.
A well-crafted narrative just resonates, doesn't it? Helps convey complex stuff in an engaging way.
Makes it easier to understand, to remember. Storytelling is timeless, really. A tool for influencing, inspiring, connecting, regardless of the tech delivering it.
So, wrapping this up, we've taken quite the journey.
We have.
A deep dive into audiovisual media, its many faces, its evolving presence.
The intricate production process, both traditional.
And now this truly transformative impact of generative AI.
How it lowers barriers, but also raises big questions about consumption, about creativity.
And we've seen that the best content, however it's made, still needs that blend. Technical skill, yes, but critically, compelling storytelling.
Which leaves us with a final thought, perhaps.
Yeah, a provocative one. In an era where AI can churn out stunning visuals and audio incredibly fast, what truly defines creativity? What counts as art?
How does human ingenuity, passion, our unique perspectives, how do we continue to shape and elevate storytelling?
Finding new ways to express ourselves, even with AI as this powerful new collaborator.
It's something for you, the listener, to consider as you navigate and maybe even contribute to this rapidly evolving landscape.